Welcome to Deliciously Divine Kitchen. My name is Maureen, and today we're going to make a very simple recipe called lentil roast. It's quite a versatile recipe actually. You can put it with roast vegetables, you can do it with a salad, or you can eat it on its own as a snack. So first of all, I will go over the ingredients with you. So the ingredients for the lentil roast, it's only actually a few items, and it's very simple, as I said. First of all, it's 8 ounces of red lentil, and you can buy it in a pound bag, so it's like half a bag actually, and I've pre-boiled it and strained it and have it here. There's celery, and there are about 4 stalks of celery there, chopped small. And here we have 1/3 of a loaf of brown wheat bread, which I baked this morning, and I've put it in the food processor to make it into crumbs, okay? And also 1 bar of cheese, and it's cheddar cheese, so that's literally 1 bar grated. The other and last ingredient is miso. And this is miso paste, and it's 1 rather large teaspoonful of miso, and I've dissolved it in 1 cup of hot water. And we shall also need a little olive oil. So what we will now start to do, I'll go over to the cooktop and we will saute the celery. Okay, so here we are over at the stove top, and we're about to saute the celery. So the first thing we need is a little olive oil in the frying pan. I have already the heat on, so I think 2 little ladles will be sufficient. So we'll have the olive oil in the pan. I'll spread it around and then let it heat just a little, and I will then add the celery and saute it until it's golden brown. So here we go. Okay, so now the celery slices are lightly brown. They're coming to being almost ready, a little bit more golden brown and a little softer. But once they are done, we will then add the other ingredients. So let's add the first ingredients. The first ingredients being the cooked red lentils. And if you remember, this was 8 ounces when it was in the dry form. And of course it expands after it's been cooked. So we boil the lentils first of all on the stove top with some water. You don't add any salt into it, and you skim it. When you're cooking the lentils, you take off like that. There's a scum that appears on the top of the saucepan, and you actually remove that with a ladle, with a spoon, and you cook it until it's soft. As you can see, the lentils here are very soft. So we're mixing it in with the celery. So that's the first ingredients to go in. Then we add in the miso, so that's a large spoonful of miso paste with 1 cup of hot water to mix it. All right, so we put that in. Stir that ingredient in too. And ultimately we have to get rid of all the moisture before we put it into the bread pan to bake. So then we will add the breadcrumbs, and this is 1/3 of a loaf, and it is brown wheat bread that I actually baked this morning. And I've crumbed it in the food processor. First of all, I started to grate it, and I thought, no, let's do it that way. Let's put it in the food processor. It's a lot quicker, so it makes life easier, right? Now the cheese. Here we go. This is 1 bar of cheese, cheddar cheese, grated. Fry it all together, mix it in well. Right, so there it is in the bread pan. It's now ready to go into the oven. As you can see, the mixture is relatively dry. All the moisture is out of it, and we will bake it now at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for approximately 40 to 45 minutes, and then it will be like a nice cooked loaf. So now we're going to put it into the oven to bake. So be very careful, the oven is hot, and there it goes into the center of the oven, and it will be ready in 45 minutes. Okay, so here we are. This is the lentil roast, and we've taken it out of the oven. It's been in there for 45 minutes, and it's nicely browned, so we're putting it on this wire rack just to cool. So we need it to cool before we can turn it out of the baking dish and slice it. Okay, so here we are. We have the lentil roast cooked, and actually 2 slices of it here on the plate to show you. And as we said earlier, you can eat it actually in many different ways. You can have it with roasted vegetables, with salad, you can eat it hot, or you can have it the next day as a snack and chilled. It's just absolutely delicious with whatever you put it. So I hope you enjoy. Om Shanti.